On this episode of Dirt Road Traveler, we're going to share with you the accommodations that we've had on our island walk experience. So over the next few minutes, probably 20, we're going to share with you the 8 locations that we stayed while we were walking on the island walk. Some great, some okay, but we'll give you a true sense of what our accommodations were like. And in the description below, we give you the contact information for each of the accommodations. So let's start in Kensington. Our first night on the walk is in Kensington, and we're staying at the Home Place Inn, and it is lovely. So we got Anna's room, which has a lovely king-size bed. The windows are open in the room with a great breeze coming in. I don't know if during the winter time you'd be able to use this fireplace, but great little settee and another comfy chair over in the corner. A fridge in the room. Wink, wink. We've got a couple of beers that we could use some cooling off for. And this little bathroom is quite the surprise with its sunken jacuzzi tile bathtub, a really large corner shower unit, sink with counter, and of course, no bathroom is ever quite the same without a toilet. We were greeted by Beth. Her and her husband own the property. So far, we're at 2 thumbs up. And once we have breakfast tomorrow morning, we will give you our final evaluation on this, our first stop, Kensington, along the island walk. And of course, the second part of our stay here, good morning, Mrs. Dirt Road Traveler, is the second B of bed and breakfast, and that's breakfast. The breakfast room here is absolutely lovely with nice garden view. Breakfast is piping hot. We chose our menu last night when we checked in, and everything here has been absolutely fantastic. So on the thumbs up scale, I think we're 2 thumbs up. So great choice here in Kensington, PEI. All right, our second stop in Cavendish is at Kindred Spirits. Now, Kindred Spirits has a lot to do with Anne of Green Gables, and there's a lot of Anne of Green Gables stuff in the area. It's a beautiful property. There's the guest building here and a plethora of cottages around the property with lots to do. There's a laundromat, they do bike rentals, there's a swimming pool, a hot tub, and let's go show you our room. I always love starting a video not with the thing. So here we go. This is room 8 at Kindred Spirits. And we have a lovely sitting area. And check this out. Huge. We were thinking that we were getting a queen size bed, but we have a king bed and all this comfy space with cutlery and wine glasses and a coffee maker, microwave. Oh, what's that thing called? That's a refrigerator. And a nice, comfortable bathroom with a nice shower, toilet, and pedestal sink. And on this side, we've got a TV. So we plan to be very comfortable tonight. And tomorrow morning, we'll tell you what we had for breakfast. And we've just ended our walk today, and for the first time on a walk like this, we've made new friends on our walk. But this Geo Dome at Rustico Resort is our home for the night. And this is our accommodations for the night. This is our Geo Dome at Rustico Resort and Golf Course. We're not playing golf, but what a spectacular place to spend our night here while we're walking the island walk. Unbelievable. Biggest skylight I've ever had in a room. Just give you one more view. Isn't this a stunner? Wow. And just to end off our tour, this is the washroom. It's got everything we need. A nice sink with counter space. And a shower with, of course, body wash, shampoo, and conditioner. Now, I have to tell you, this view is not going to be matched at any accommodations that we have for the rest of this trip. This dome is brand new. It's probably potentially not had very many people staying in it, but the view of the water through this big transparent wall is exceptional. We truly are quite fortunate to have an accommodation like this. Wow. And through the wind and the rain, we've arrived at Dalveigh by the Sea. There's a very historic property here in the Prince Edward Island Park, and we're really looking forward to our stay here. So, Dalveigh by the Sea. This is our room here at Dalveigh by the Sea. The building itself is about 130 years old, built by a chap from Cincinnati in a Victorian revival style, as the sign says. Very, very basic, in keeping with the age of the building. They've tried not to make too many drastic changes. So yeah, this is our room for the night. And we were just talking, and we think by the square foot, this is the most we've ever been charged for an extremely basic hotel room. Right?
Right.
Alrighty. Edit. I'm going to start by saying that from a business perspective, it's always easy for a business to do proper business. It's when things don't go well, how a business handles that really makes the difference between whether they're a good business and a business you don't want to do business with. Dalveigh did the right thing. That little hamster-sized cage that we were in, we weren't enjoying that. Turned out that we didn't have hot water. I went to have my post-walk shower and there was no hot water, and I waited and waited and waited, and after having a very cold shower, went down to reception to have a conversation with them about it. Sidebar, there are no phones in here in this building. There are no electronics, TVs, or anything like that in any of the rooms. Well, they came to see what the problem could be and immediately realized that it was irreparable. Well, this is the room they've brought us into. We've gone from a room barely wider than the queen size bed, with nothing other than the bed and a bathroom in the room, to this beautiful king room with more space than we know what to do with. And as I said, a king bed. And instead of having the bed up against the window, we have this beautiful view of, well, in this case, the geese all over the garden, but across to the lake and the trees across. So Dalve, you did well, and we really appreciate it. The dining room is absolutely lovely. And we've arrived at the Bishop's Rest Bed and Breakfast, where we'll spend the night and have dinner, as well as tomorrow's breakfast. We'll share. And this is our lovely room here at the Bishop's Rest. Mrs. Dirt Road Traveler, how are your feet?
They're a little sore.
Got a nice big, comfy looking queen size bed. Really happy with the size of the shower. And the bathroom looks nice and tidy and clean. We've got a built-in fridge, a little lounging chair. Something that we haven't had the last couple of rooms is a TV. And our view of the very quiet neighbors is exceptional. It's a historic old cemetery, probably connected with that chapel that we were just at before we came in. Anyways, we're very happy here. Alrighty, so a little summary of our time here at the Bishop's Rest. On top of it being a brilliant property, there is a National Historic Site directly next door. They have in the room sort of the history of the building. Nice book. Even includes a copy of the last will and testament of the bishop that owned the home. So very cool. A couple other things that are important to know about Bishop's Rest. They offer a laundry service, $10 for a load of laundry, and that was fantastic. They have a menu for dinner. Ben, he and Sarah own the property, is a Red Seal executive chef. Our dinner last night was spectacular. Spectacular. So that was wonderful. Breakfast was super nice. We're just soaking in a little bit more time before we head out on our 26-kilometer walk to the Gate to Greenwich in St. Peter's Bay, which is the next resort that we are going to share with you right now. So hope you're enjoying our summary of our accommodations from the 8 legs of the walk that we have done. If you have, please think about giving us that subscribe and a thumbs up. Maybe comments are wonderful. We're more than happy to amplify any of the information that we've shared here. If you have specific questions about any of the places that we've stayed, and understand there are many other choices that you can make, as well as 26 or 27 other legs of the island walk that we didn't do this time. We're hoping to seek out people's recommendations for accommodations so that when we come back next summer to do more of the island walk, we have some feedback already. Anyways, keep watching. We've got 3 more places to stay, and we appreciate you being here. We've arrived at the gateway to Greenwich. We're going to be staying here an extra day, and we're staying in the autumn. Wait, somebody's already sitting in her couch. So this is the autumn room at the gateway to Greenwich Suites. And it is sweet with a W, 2 E's, and a T. Let me tell you, the size of this main floor is great with a lovely kitchen. There's a nice sized TV. But this is the really cool part. It's 2 floors. Now I'm gonna take you up the stairs. Bathroom with a nice big bathtub shower combination. And one of the really awesome parts of this space is if you're a family traveling together, or if you're not getting along while you're walking 25 kilometers every day, it's actually got 2 separate bedrooms and a balcony with a great view of the very windy St. Peter's Bay. And if you're looking for something to do, it's also right next door to the Confederation Trail bike rentals. They do half-day and full-day rentals of e-bikes and regular pedal bikes. And just beyond that Esso station is a little mall with some, there's a seafood place, the Black and White Cafe, and the office for this property is that building right there. Highly recommend, and they definitely get our absolute thumbs up as a place to stay. This place is some cute. This is not putting us in the lap of luxury by any stretch of the imagination, but it's certainly a cool experience. So let's take a peek inside shanty number 10. Now, little sidebar here. We are unpacked on this one. There's not a ton of extra space, but we weren't expecting something so cute as the shanty stay. So, yes, sorry, gear on the bed, but a nice queen size bed. It's a lofty, so it will be, you know, the air moves up, so that's great. It'll be cool at night. The shower is so cool. It's like roofing steel. And how's this for a basin? Laundry tap over a pine basin. Then a nice little room with shutter doors for the toilet. And there's a barn door to close it all off. Squeaky, but it's nice because, you know, really for a one night stay, this is about everything that you need to be comfortable. So yeah, this is Shanty Stay. And Kim, who is the owner, has been exceptional to work with. She had it all set up and ready for us when we arrived, and we're very happy to be staying here. And here is the official end of our island walk experience. Manor on the Pond. We'll share details with you in our accommodations video. Thanks for watching this episode of Dirt Road Traveler. So Tim and Cindy are staying in the Auburn suite, which is a queen room with ensuite bathroom. And it is a very lovely room. This house, by the way, was built in the 1850s, and has been restored to be a multiple room bed and breakfast with a lovely sitting area downstairs, which we'll show you, as well as a sitting room that offers a nice view of the pond. And one of the great updates is this really nice bathroom with a great stand-up shower with corner bench, bright lighting, and we'll show you the sitting rooms. The sitting room offers a nice library stocked full of Anne of Avonlea, Anne of Green Gables, but Maud Montgomery books, as well as some Michael Smith and some birding guides, and a great view of the back of the pond. And this is the breakfast area here at the manor on the pond. So nice table, sitting area for those who want to just relax and pick up a book. There's a swing and some nice seating out on the front porch. I'm really impressed with the decorating throughout the house. It's very cool. There's also a Keurig and a kettle for making tea and coffee. Another great thing offered here at the Manor in the Pod is you can have dinner here, similar to what we had when we were at the Bishop's Rest. Just let them know that you'd like dinner, and that'll be part of your package. So very awesome.